The movie begins in Russia, and a 6-year-old boy is now on his own, with no family or friends. The following morning, we see him drink water from a river. Sergei, knowing that it is dangerous, quickly hides inside a tree's roots. He is startled when a snake comes nearby but doesn't utter a word or run away. Sergei is more scared of the soldiers than of the snake. The soldiers eat by the river and go away, after which Sergei takes their leftover food and devours it for the night. However, by the end of the day, the little boy is exhausted. He hasn't had a proper meal in 2 days and has been walking with no destination. He falls down as he limps but doesn't stop walking. While on his way, he sees wild berries and devours them, but just then, an explosion occurs behind him, taking him by surprise. The boy gets dizzy and starts to hallucinate someone coming behind him. However, even in such conditions, he stands brave and tells the person he has a rifle and is not scared. He limps forward but falls unconscious after a while. While he is asleep, 2 soldiers approach him. The scene cuts to the Russian army base, where Commander Kuznetsov waits for his patrol soldiers. They come in with the little kid, who is injured and weak. When the soldiers claim they are on his side, the little boy opens up and introduces himself. The soldiers laugh when the kid shakes hands with the commander, suggesting he introduce himself too. The soldiers feel affectionate toward the little kid and circle around him. They make him drink water and feed him. Even the otherwise cold commander takes care of the kid. The next day, a vehicle comes to fetch Sergei to take him to the orphanage. The commander breaks the news to the kid and gives him a wooden honorary pistol as a gift. The boy, in turn, hugs him, claiming that he is scared for the commander's safety. The commander melts in his embrace and changes his mind. He asks Sergei to stay with the soldiers as his son. That night, the soldiers look for little soldier clothes for the boy. They are over the moon to have Sergei stay with them. The commander wakes Sergei up and gives him the clothes. He wears them and runs around, looking like a real soldier. The others start calling him their little soldier boy. As the kid runs around, the Germans launch an air attack on the battalion. The soldiers quickly take Sergei to a safe place and fight the others. The number of injured soldiers grows rapidly. Sergei wants to make himself useful, so he brings water to the thirsty soldiers. One of them asks him to read a letter sent by his family because he has a bandage over his eyes. The little boy wants to help but doesn't know how to read. He takes the letter and starts making up the things written on it, claiming that the soldier's cow is safe back home. The following day, all the soldiers leave for their new base along with Sergei. However, on their way, they come across a minefield that blows up some of their vehicles. The commander is hurt, while the group's orderly, who Sergei was close with, dies in the explosion. He cries and hugs the commander. They carry the injured ones with them and continue their journey to their new base. When they finally reach the other base, they meet the commander's leader, the general. He too is impressed by the kid's ambition and congratulates the commander for having such a smart kid. The following day, their division is awarded a guard's banner, and so is the boy.